when I'm filming this, it is actually the 31st of December, so happy New Year's Eve, everyone. So I thought it would be fun to share with you guys my New Year's resolutions for 2026. Because, you know, I feel like it's good to give yourself goals and challenges for the year. I thought it would be fun to share with you guys my ones because I also need to keep myself accountable, and there is nothing better than checking off a list. So satisfying. So let's get into number one. Yes, I am sure none of you are surprised at the first one because I swear that is everyone's goal at the start of the year. So my first one is to get lean/toned. Like, I already go to the gym 3 times a week anyway, but I feel like I want to be more intentional with my workouts and like have a structured plan to build more muscle and get toned. Oh, my parcels. Okay, slight interruption there, but I've been waiting for my parcel for ages. This is literally 5 books. This also links into one of my resolutions, but we'll save that for later. Anyways, what was I saying? Basically, yeah, I just want to be more intentional. Like when I go to the gym, you know, I'm doing the same exercises, so I am strong in certain areas, but I really want to focus more on the stomach area to feel more confident because, you know, everyone is insecure about themselves in some way. So I just want to focus on this healthily. So I will be eating lean meats and fruits because protein is really important for building muscle. So I'm also going to be on some protein shakes to make sure I'm getting enough. Also, I'm going to walk minimum of 10,000 steps a day. I did get this like fitness watch, which is definitely going to be helpful because I don't know how many steps I do a day, but with this, it's gonna get me outside to like give yourself a goal, you know what I mean? Because you want to go outside to do the amount that you set yourself for the day. And then I'm also going to follow a workout plan of which ones I personally like, because there are some like mountain climbers and other things like that that I don't like. They don't feel good for me, so I'm going to like curate my own. So yeah, I just want to focus on habits that I can keep up sustainably like forever. I'm probably going to make a separate video on how I plan to get healthy, you know, like the meals I'm going to eat, the workouts that I'm going to do, everything like that. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. But yes, that is the first one, which is no surprise to everyone. Like, it's January. That was number 1. So number 2 is I really want to learn Korean. So I've been practicing a little bit, and I actually have like this printed out. So this is Hangul, which is the Korean alphabet. I found this sheet to be really easy, and then on the back it tells you how the vowels and consonants go together and how they pronounce the alphabet, etc. So this is really handy. I like to have that printed out. And then also I have been studying from a book, I think it's called Learn Korean in 100 Days. I'll put the book here because I can't remember the title right now. That basically is you read the Korean Hangul and then you translate it into English, and then you translate it back into Korean from English. And then of course I watch K-dramas, which, you know, is helpful for seeing like actual interactions with people like on screen. K-dramas are the best, which is the main reason I got into Korean in the first place. And then obviously K-pop, you know, Stray Kids, and just like K-pop music as a whole. So I really want to go to Seoul one day and like South Korea. So when I go there, I want to be able to speak and understand. And especially when I'm listening to my K-dramas, because literally when you're watching, you're reading the subtitles and then you look away for a second and it's like blah, 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 blah. So I want to also be able to watch my K-dramas and understand what they're saying. So that is my main goal for the year, is to become at least halfway fluent. And then my third resolution is to plan my trilogy. I think I've mentioned it on here before, but as you can tell, yes, I love books, and I have been writing or planning for my trilogy for literally years, honestly. And I've been like reading loads of books. I have a whole section down here on like how to write a book, blah, 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 studying, you know, learning the craft of writing, which is like really useful. And these books are amazing, but also kind of serves as like procrastination. Like, I am learning, but then also I'm just like, no, I'll just put it off instead of focusing on actually doing stuff. So I'm always typing, you know, notes on my phone for the books. But yeah, I just need to sit down and plan my entire trilogy because I need to be knowing exactly what's happening. You know, what happens in book 1? How does this link to the other books? Got to have it all wrapped together like a parcel. Someone who does that really well is Sarah J Maas, of course, the queen. Like, I'm rereading Throne of Glass right now, and the way she just weaves it all together, like, you notice things when you're rereading it. Amazing. So the goal, and then my 4th resolution ties into that, is to actually write the first draft of my book. So it needs to be planned out, it needs to be done. Like, I say it every year. I'm sure this was my resolution last year, like, have your first draft written. But then I was like moving and stuff last year, and it was just all a lot. And then I got sucked into the whole of Chinese dramas as well as K-dramas. And if you guys watch K-dramas or C-dramas, you will know you just get sucked into this void and you can't stop watching them. You're always just like looking for another one. So yes, I'm going to watch less or just be more intentional with my time, and definitely I need to get this first draft written 100%. Ooh, I just thought of another one. Okay, we'll get to that one at the end. But one of my other ones is to read more books. Like, as you can tell, there's a selection. I did have to clear this whole top space to make room for these new books that I got. Absolute bargains. I'll probably start doing more book videos on my other channel, which I will link down below. But yes, read more books. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously when I'm on holiday, you know, reading a book a day. Like, I got Kindle Unlimited earlier in the year because I was literally just flying through books so fast. And then when I get back, I'm just like, I guess I get sucked into the television aspect. I'm rereading Throne of Glass right now, like I said, and that's just put me back in the mood. Like, reading just wants to make me write more and read more, and that also includes like study books. So obviously for like learning languages, writing, not too much because that'll be procrastination, but then obviously for leisure. So you know, it's going to be a mix of studying and leisure books because we love fantasy. This next one is like random, but I want to learn to dance, as in like K-pop style dance. So I want to be learning choreography for the dances that I like. I just think it's fun, and it's a fun way to like express yourself because I love singing. So, you know, I just want to be bopping out the house and like learn some choreography. So absolutely want to do that. I have been inspired. My other one is to go to more new places. So I love to travel. So I definitely will need to be booking a holiday abroad. But yeah, even if it's just like walking some streets I haven't walked before, or going somewhere in Scotland, or like going to new coffee shops while I'm studying, stuff like that. And then linking into that is like spending money intentionally. I do have a tendency to impulse buy things, which, you know, oops. But yeah, I'm just going to make sure I spend money is like on my hobbies, and then studying because, you know, you're bettering yourself. Like if I'm learning new language, I can meet new people, and that's just a really good skill to have. I say that like I spend money on bad things, which I don't, because I don't even go outside. It's clothes. I need to be more intentional with clothes shopping because I will go around to charity shop and just buy loads of stuff. And half the time, do I need that? No. No more clothes. Maybe that should be it. It's too bad. And then the last one, which is hilarious that I forgot to write on here, which I just wrote down a few minutes ago, was YouTube and social media. So I want to grow this channel more and vlogs and do stuff because, you know, I live alone. So I feel like this is engaging and I get to talk. You know, I've just talked to myself anyway, but like at least I'm talking to you guys, and hopefully like some of you will get enjoyment from it. And I also really want to focus on my social media, so I need to create like an Instagram account for this channel and like TikTok and just like, you know, all of the platforms. I just want to create more content, and then hopefully that will like help me with my travel goals in the future. Like I really want to live abroad at some point, or just be able to like go away for like 3 weeks and not have to worry about it, because I feel like that'll be good for when I write my books or do anything. If people are already aware, then, you know, I feel like that will be more helpful. Does that make sense? I don't know. And I feel like these are all achievable. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, I've got to dedicate myself to it and do it. I feel like that's the thing with resolutions. Like I feel like this needs to go somewhere that you can see all the time, and if you're committed to doing it, like it's just you. Like if you want to do it, you can do it, as long as it's like something realistic that you're able to do and you know you're going to be able to achieve. So yes, these are mine anyway. Let me know what your guys are, if you've written yours yet, or what your plans are, or if some of yours are similar to mine. But yes, I'm definitely going to make a video for getting healthy and what I plan to do, because that's going to keep me in check, and hopefully it will help some of you guys if that is something that's on your list to do as well. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video.